Alright, as you may see above me, right above, right there, the brown bomber, the almighty, the all-powerful Led Zeppelin. Alright, but yeah, I added that up. Rock out. Let's up. I also had a dream that featured my grandma for some reason. I can't really remember it too much, but yeah. Could be from thinking about running into Aunt Irene, my grandfather's sister. Very old she is. Yeah. She's a retired hairdresser. She used to cut hair and do old ladies' hair and whatnot. But yeah, I put Led Zeppelin 2 up on my wall because printed that shit out. Mr. Marintet wasn't at school. Some old Russian guy teaching us or whatever. Got some good toast. I like the butter just like that. Holy shit, ambulance, that tripped me out. I was shutting off my light and that siren went by. Whew, didn't even know what it was. Thought there was some cops raiding the apartment building. Alright, so good night, Steven. Teach yourself. Look on. But yeah, here's a track called Fool in the Rain. Always been a good one. I've always recognized her. Realist adventure through a land of space and time. This is so far what I have gotten. Yeah. So, just rocking out, hanging out outside. Right now I've got Rush on. Yeah. Earlier I had on Under My Thumb by the Rolling Stones. And before that one I heard Play With Fire by the Rolling Stones. So you got your diamond on a block in St. John Wood. Ah, nice. This is from us. Torn and Frid, babe. One more great dusty
Right, so back here.
Back here, this is what I made. There. Alright, listening to Golden Years by David Bowie. Rocking out. Walking behind this place. And yeah, just trying to get home real quickly. Very hungry and thirsty. I don't think I realized that yesterday night when I said May 2nd. But maybe Wednesday, May 4th. And I just want to say I like Frida Kahlo art. A surrealist. Yeah, making crazy shit. Surrealism art, everybody. Alright, so right now, I'm rocking out to the Misfits. Wanna say, like one of my new favorite songs by the Misfits, is called Violent World. It's not on this CD, I thought it was, but, just checking that out. It's got a great second verse, filled with Nazis and Wolverines in brown suits, which would be the brown jackets or whatever those guys were called. But yeah, really great song. Misfits are great. Glenn Danzig, oh, you are so amazing. With 50s and 60s melodies mixed in a grinder with punk rock, fast guitars, loud ripping basses, thunderous drums. Misfits, band of punk. And punks live on. Yeah. Hollywood Babylon, baby. There's a book that I want to get to read. It's called Hollywood Babylon. It features stories of the Hollywood superstars and whatnot. But Jane Mansfield is in it and whatnot. Shows pictures of her auto accidents and a photo of a man who escapes my mind. Shows him dead in his driveway. But yeah, this is a very cutting edge book, released in '59. But yeah, I should be on the lookout for it in bookstores. Mr. Jimmy Page, rocking out with a guitar. I'm going to talk to you about a guy who had some influence on me, and who's a real great radio broadcaster. This man's name is Rodney Bingenheimer. Right here is Jimmy Page and Lori Maddox, sorry. I was confused for a second. But yeah, back to Rodney Bingenheimer. This man was friends with David Bowie, many great stars, Joan Jett, Runaways. But yeah, Rodney was playing the greatest music for people who didn't really get to hear the greatest music. He brought the music to them. He brought the best. He'd play singles from England, all the new wave and whatnot, David Bowie, Lou Reed, but yeah, he had Rodney's English Disco, which was a club where in LA where people would go, let loose, really young kids, girls I'd say, but yeah. And yeah. So, Rodney Bingenheimer, everyone. If you don't know him, check him out. He's a long surviving legend in the punk rock scene and in rock and roll history, I'd say. Ramones, Germs, list can go on and on. John Frusciante. This man just really brought a lot of influence to a lot of different people. Raise your glass to the hard-working people. Let's drink to the salt of the earth. Yo, you're trusting, you know what you trust in? Whiskey and weed and Black Sabbath is goddamn electric. Embrace it. Now embrace it. Words from Pantera. Pantera! Yeah, I've really been rocking out on guitar. Just now, like, since my mom left, maybe around 9:30, I've been playing guitar non-stop. Learning new tunes, Mudhoney, learning the other part to Hair of a Dog, some Misfits, Attitude, just real having a good time. So a documentary, it is, Gypsy of Fortunes, right there, that's the Gypsy of Fortunes. What will your fortune be? Or what will be your fate? But alright, now I just want to say, 11 o'clock, tomorrow I'm going to be having a test in my media class. Lately we've been learning about newspaper, and all the signs and, languages, words and shit that, they try and confuse you, and just to try and get your money to sell more copies and whatnot. They'll do anything, let me tell you that, folks. The news and the media will change anything to get your dollar. Here we go, best part. Alright, so Kashmir. This is one of the great songs by Led Zeppelin. Written by Robert Plant after his trip through the Moroccan desert, I'd say. I read it that he was driving through, and he wrote it after, something like that. But yeah, Robert Plant, and I'm the Snake Man. So now you may call me the Snake Man, and I will be your entertainer for this evening. Alright, so I'm going to bed now. Goodbye. Tell me you like Led Zepp. your garden grow. Alright, now on a more serious topic. Alright, so I go through phases with bands and music, and right now I'm just starting to realize that I'm out of my Stones phase. Like what I mean is, on my MP3 player I haven't really selected any Stones tracks on purposely into my list for a couple of weeks, maybe 2 weeks or so. But yeah, and I'm really, like, seems to be in a big Led Zeppelin stage again. So many years, this band has brought so many great feelings and memories. This music lives on forever. Another band whose music lives on forever is The Doors. There's something about mystical and magical about their sound. But yeah, I love music. Here's a trivia. A 45. It's a record. Know why it's called 45? Because it spins around 45 times per minute. Alright. Now I'll be going to bed. Peace. Love on Earth. And no war is over. Come out of your hiding
Houses!
Yeah, rock on. Houses. Time takes a cigarette, puts it in your mouth. Another finger, then cigarette. Alright, so I'm going to school on this Thursday morning, and I'm just waiting in the car, and I should be going to school now, so I was just walking and a crazy fucking dog came out of nowhere and started attacking some other people's dog who were walking by me, and then the guy got pissed at these other people, and he was like, yo, I'm lucky I don't fucking snap that dog's neck. But the dog that came after their little tiny puppy would have been no more. It was kind of crazy. Now they're still back there arguing. Poor guy. He's dying away. And the smoke is rising. Floating away. That's the life of a hard-working animal. I salute you, Captain.
Fuck? Ah! What are you doing?
Check that out. Alvin.
Press the button.
Well, he went through a little bit of haze just about a couple of seconds ago, but...
Looks like fire!
Pyromaniac.
Yeah, fuck you. Alvin.
Let's try and... turn him on.
It's right by the head. The freaking button's smoking on the back. And there's smoke coming out of it. Look. Ooh, right there. You come take a look at this. Yo, what you do? You ready?
Yeah. Fuck. You really did it this time.
Why? Why?
I don't know.
Fucking turn on.
Really? Let me see him.
Try and turn him on. Try and turn him on, G-Dub.
He is still a little hot.
Flip him over. There was smoke coming out of right here, that little hole.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it.
That button's stuck there, G.
Poor Alvin.
Say goodbye to Alviano. Dude, that fucking girl's looking.
Oh, man.
The Mennonite's looking, dude. We gotta put her out.
Hold on. Alright, so I don't know why we are being pyromaniacs, but, it's all a pyromania. I guess it was out of sheer boredom. Nothing to do.